Hello everyone, especially Mike. Here's your pot. This is the one where we did half Chino and half spring green with overlap in the middle. As you can see, it's just beautiful. Great job. Don't get dizzy. And here's your second pot. This one, the entire pot was dipped in Chino. And then we put that wax on the bottom so that the green wouldn't go over it. Ooh, look at that nice little pole right there. Isn't that pretty? You can see where the green sort of melted into the Chino a little bit. You've got that nice brown edge. It looks great. Great work. Carla's beautiful pots with the great detail. This one, I believe, was Chino over redwood. See that nice pull along the rim? Isn't that great? And then this one, I believe, was Turkish amber over redwood. Look at this. It's luscious. Really, really pretty. Of course, it never comes out as good in my camera as it does in real life. I've been taking a class, get my hamburger out of the picture. I've been learning how to alter and use stains. I'm having a great time. This pot I made, but my instructor pretty much altered it for me just to demonstrate how. But then I applied the glazes and the wax resist and all that stuff and the stains on the textured parts. I'm really happy with this baby. And then, of course, I also got the idea to put these little cut-off rims, just sort of put them on the pot and swiggle them around. So, of course, I learned how to do it one day in class, and I came home and just kept doing it. There's no stopping me once I learn a new skill. This is speckled brown stoneware, and it's a little bit of cream, and I mean a little, and it dripped a lot, over redwood. And this one is Turkish amber over bamboo ash. Look at that cool thing. And this is Turkish amber with just a smidge of an overlap onto pale seaweed. Pretty, huh? With some wax resist and some scratching and altering and stuff. And this is a color that the Venice Art Center calls avocado, but I can't find it anywhere, so I'm going to have to go back and say, what is this glaze really? Because I want some of it. And I splashed a little bit of spring green here and there as well. I just think it's a beautiful color. Of course, it never shows up right with these lights on this camera. So I'd say this is one of my favorite for colors on brown clay. Turkish amber and a little pale seaweed and some wax resist. Really nice. Okay. I know this is a long video. Just hold on to your hat. Okay, this is the floor. And I'm walking to my studio. See? It's a short walk. And my studio's a wreck because I did a demonstration at Nokomis Groves yesterday. But these are some of the things I made that I haven't trimmed yet. This is a platter, and I impressed shells along the edges. And then this, I made a cylinder, cut the eyeball out of the bottom, squished it together, made it oval. I'm going to work on the inside a little bit more today because out in front of the store it was just a little bit difficult to really get it good. And then this one I think is just so pretty. It's got a piece of the rim squirrely whirly around it. See? And then I also, I don't want to touch it too much because it's not really touchable yet. There. Then I took some pieces, rolled them out, and just laid them right on with some texture in them. That should be really cool. And then using this piece of wood, which is one of two pieces that my teacher up in Connecticut gave me about, I don't know, 15, 20 years ago. Using that wood, I did what I was taught to do at the Venice Art Center with that altering technique. And I think this isn't trimmed yet, turned I should say, but it's got some nice texture and shapes that I think will work out really well. And then this was a flopped pot, but when it didn't do what I had set out to make it do, I just made it into a little vase. It's still quite wet. It's decided to be cold and a little bit rainy here in Florida, so pots are not drying very quickly. So none of these are trimmed yet, but that's my job today. And then I was making a bowl, and I had a couple young girls help me. So they wanted it to be a flower. We made it a flower. Then we put a vine along the bottom. You can get the gist of it. It wraps around with leaves. So once this gets trimmed, the bottom is way heavy. Once it gets trimmed and fired and glazed, I told them to call me after Thanksgiving and I would give it to them. They want the inside yellow and the flower to be blue. So we'll see how that comes out. Okay. So that's what I did yesterday while I was doing demonstrations at Nokomis Groves. It was a great day. Thanks for watching.